What's up, scrubs? Welcome to another set review video. Today we're going to be going over the blue cards. I am joined again by Cody. What's up, Cody?
Hail, adventurer.
All right, well, we're just going to get into it. Our first card is our leader, and it's Son Gohan, Adolescence. When attacking, draw a card. It's just normal, 4 or less. Draw a card, flip it over. And then on the back, it's a 20k draw leader. Activate main once per turn. Discard one card from your hand during this turn. The next time you use an extra with both Saiyan and Earthling in its special traits from your hand, reduce the cost by 2. I don't know.
Well, because its power is completely limited to the extra cards we got. Maybe we should take a look at those.
We will eventually take a look at those. Good
I
point.
think it's just a new archetype leader. His artwork on his backside, the alt looks amazing. I think both artworks are better on the alt.
I was going to say, I think both are worse.
You think both are worse?
I like these so much better.
Oh, I like the flip ones more.
Hey, Soul, thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. This is just going to be limited by the extra cards, and I don't know. We'll talk about it when we get to the extras.
This leader sucks also.
This leader, again, we're talking about the starter deck leaders as well. And it's just normal on the front, and then on the back, activate main once per turn 1. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with cost 1 or less, put it on the bottom of the owner's deck. This is fine.
I think this card literally should have just been free and bot deck a 0.
Okay, maybe. Yeah,
I think that would have been so much better.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, if it's going to cost 1, it should have naturally hit like a 2-drop, because you obviously can't do it early because you have to flip. So I see no reason why this couldn't have just been like pay 1, hit a 2-drop, because you're already investing in energy for it, and we already have basically 1 mana or 1 energy bot deck of 5 if we really want to play it. So like with the fact we won't put 1 energy bot deck of 2 on a leader is kind of insane to me. I think this is sorely missed the mark, and I think this is probably the worst leader in the set.
Bad. All right. So we're gonna go over the SRs from the starter deck. First one, Vegeta, 5-drop, 35k, double strike. On play, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, 3 or less, place it at the bottom of the deck. Then, if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, draw 1 card. I really like it. I like it a lot.
I think this card's actually quite good. In Zamasu specifically, I like playing this more than the bot deck of 4 cost, because Zamasu really just likes having cards.
That's true.
Replacing itself is really important for him. I wouldn't see, like, I could see a world where you choose to play this over the old Vegeta, but I do like having the ability to just naturally answer Jiren and threaten my opponent's life for 4 or for 5. Yeah. As opposed to having to have like a combo with this. If Daima Vegeta like reduced their cost instead of like costing 1, I also would have liked that, because then this card would have been really good. But I think this is just like, you can play this or the other one. I wouldn't fault you for either. I think they're both good. This is a solid like B tier card.
Yeah, I think it's great. Next, Piccolo Mini, 3-drop, 20k, 10k combo. On play, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and reduce its cost by 1 for the turn. Then, if your opponent has a battle card with cost 2 or less, draw 1 card.
I like this.
I like it a lot.
I think this is a really cool card. Yeah,
I really like the effect. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, each card replaces itself. Naturally minuses a guy on the board. It's good enough for me. I mean, yeah, I think this is like just by itself. We're getting to like the mid-late game blue decks where you're trying to like survive for a while, and like this will bridge into like another card draw and reduce cost. So this is just great. I really think this is like a B+.
Really?
I think this is like a B+.
I think that's a bit rich, but
I think it's good enough. I mean, replaces itself and gives you negs. It's a relevant attacker, and it has 10k combo power. Like, this card's just good.
I mean, this is very similar to Draw Kefla, except it just reduces the cost by 1 for that turn.
Yeah, but that combos into so many things that blue does. Kefla is just draw and swing.
No, I understand that, but it does cost 3, so you are taxing your mana too. I don't know. I think this is
Kefla.
I think this is more. Yes, right, but like, how often are you going to go 3 into something that bottom decks?
Well, it's just that blue plays long enough. Like, that's probably going to be very normal for them to do.
Right. This just seems a little way too situational to be a B plus. I think this is like C plus.
C plus. I'm gonna give it B minus. Then I think I'll agree. I'll go B minus.
Okay. I could see that. Fortune Teller Baba, 2-drop, 5k, 10k combo, activate main. Place this card into its owner's drop. You have 10 or more cards in your drop. Play up to 1 Vegeta, 2 or less from your drop. I don't. Why
this
would
card
you
sucks.
do this? Yeah.
This is just an F.
Vegito, 1-drop, 5k, 10k combo on play. Place the top 3. Just mill 3. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Again, this is this card's power is directly limited to how valuable the self mill is.
And recursion, yeah.
Yeah, and recursion, we didn't really get a whole bunch of it, so like it's really hard to rate this card. In the archetype that it would be supporting, this would be like a solid C card because you would have to play this because it would essentially be a cantrip for a deck like that. But I don't think the support's quite there yet.
Nope.
I'm still gonna give it a C because that's what I would give a card like this and say Magic.
I agree. Yeah, same.
So I think it's just a C, but it's probably not gonna see any play for a while, and there's a good chance this card is literally unplayable because we never get the support. So you know,
I'm with you. Kibito Kai, 3-drop. It's just vanilla. 3-drop vanilla.
I'm giving it a C plus because it's a cool way to cheat it out.
Oh, okay. Yes, I did see that. Right, we'll get there. All right, C plus it is. Great Saiyaman 2, 4-drop, 20k, 10k combo. On play, if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, play up to 1 skillless Great Saiyaman from your drop. I love this card.
I think this card is better blue cards revealed. I mean, the fact it plays from drop is great because it's an immediate +1, and you could have played this card for 2 energy off the top of your deck as well. So you have to think about this. This would be like a 2 energy go plus 2 basically, because you play this and then play the other one from your drop.
Yeah.
Really cool. Super good card. I think this is like going to be a little. I'm gonna give this card like I want to give it like a B minus, but I'm gonna just go ahead and give it a C plus. I really like this card though.
Yeah, this is I think C pluses. I think C pluses are still good. I think this card's pretty good. I like it. I'm glad it exists.
Yeah, it's good.
Fat Gotenks, 2-drop, 15k, 10k combo on play. Add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Cool. When attacking, draw a card, then discard a card. Okay, so he just loots.
Yeah, I think this card should have been a 20k and it should have been a 5k combo. I think realistically,
I absolutely agree.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason I'm just gonna give this card a C.
Yeah, I don't know if this is good enough to put in your deck at all.
Yeah, if it could hit the leader, I would maybe give it like even a C plus because like a looting every turn that can hit the leader is really good. But the fact this doesn't do anything basically, and it's just gonna get killed immediately by anything, and it's not even worth defending because it's just a 15. This card's like just bad. You won't play it.
Yep. Skinny Gotenks, 3-drop, 20k, 10k combo. Activate main. Place this card into its owner's drop. If you have 10 or more cards in your drop, play up to 1 Sun Goten, 2 or less, and 1 Trunks Youth, 2 or less from your drop in rest mode. That's neat.
This card is amazing.
Yeah,
this card is actually amazing. I think this and one other card are the best 2 cards in blue, and neither of them are an SR.
Oh, really?
Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this card's really, really good. This card is like single-handedly made Zamasu feel just insanely hard to deal with because you basically pop this. So you play this, swing with it, pop it, and then you play the cantrip Goten and the draw 1 Trunks, and then you just draw 2 cards, and now they have to remove all of those. So you just get a free 15k combo power every turn. Yeah, so like this card's really powerful when you need to grind, and Zamasu being so good at grind. This card like single-handedly made that deck just so tanky. I mean, really tanky. I really want to give this one like a B. This is such a good card. Like, it's going to get played in other blue decks. Like, it will be played. This is so powerful.
I love it. B it is. I'm with you. That seems great. I love drawing cards.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Gotenks, SR, 4-drop, 30k, permanent. If you have 10 or more cards in your drop, it gets plus 5k power. That's neat. On play, place the top 2 cards of your deck in owner's drop, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, cost 3 or less, and put it on the bottom.
Okay, this is actually just a good card.
This is very good.
Gotta point out, it does have a sick alt art. I think it is fantastic alt art. I'm not even a big fan of Gotenks, but I do love this alt art.
I do too. It's really nice.
The mill 2 on this is not optional. You must mill 2 with this. So if it decks you out, it decks you out. Oddly enough, also on the website, the alt art Gotenks is the only card that was in Japanese for some reason.
That's what I have here. It's the only version that they had.
This is really good with one of the extra cards because then it'll just immediately bot deck a 4 or less, which is really powerful.
Yeah, this is really cool.
It's overrate for a 4 cost, but has no combo power if you have the 10, so it'll be a 35 on both turns. That's also quite good. I mean, 35 for 4 is good rate because typically that's on your 5 drops. But if you're just like hard casting this normally, it's going to feel like kind of mediocre. That's like the issue I ran into playing this card a lot was it always felt bad because you like want to play them, but you really can't afford to just keep paying 4 for these things when you really need to start slamming like your Vegitos or because like you typically would play one of this and then in the new Gohan deck you want to just get the secret rare out and then continually replay secret rare after secret rare every turn.
I mean, so in Vegeta though, you can play this off the 3-drop, right? You
can play it off the 3-drop, but I mean, like, is that better than just playing the other one and going like Mad Plus? I just think this card is just okay. I'm gonna hate saying this. This is like a C+.
Really important to note though, there's no restriction on the bottom decking a 3. That I really like. So like with like Gohan from last set, you have to have 7 or less. And then with the previous card, you have to have 10 cards in your drop to have that effect. I like that. This just happens.
Yeah, I think it's like a C+ because like Zamasu will play this, like other decks will play this. Decks that don't care about the 7 or less limit will play this, and it will find a lot more success there than it will in Gohan, who has a completely better game plan. Like this card is still okay in that deck, but you'll hit 10 and drop really easy anyways. You'll still play this, but I don't think you play this at 4 because your combo power is already completely garbage in that deck because you have to play so many extras. This is just a really good card. Like it's just a solid card, and that's why I give it like a C+, but it doesn't have like an archetype, a specific home. It's just going to be a good generic blue card.
Yeah.
And people aren't going to be playing 4 of this. They're going to be playing like 2 of this. And then when it comes up, it seems pretty good. And sometimes it's literally dead.
I think this is a B.
You think it's a B? I mean, give it a B.
I like it a lot. Yeah, I'm going to give it a B.
All right, you can give it a B. I think C+ is still fair.
I really like it. Yeah, I think that's fair. I just like this card. All right, Shin, 1 drop, 5k combo. Place this card and 1 Kibito from your battle area in the drop and play a skillless Kibito Kai from your drop. There we go.
All right, here you guys go. Here's the combo. I got you guys, right? All right. Turn 1, go in second. You play Kibito, you mill 3, you hit the Kibito Kai. All right. You then, to assert dominance, break your marker to play this Shin. And boom, turn 1, 25k skillless.
That's a thing you could do.
Don't do that. Don't do any of that.
Next.
And now we're on to this Goku.
Goku, 3 drop, 20k, 5k combo. On play and when attacking, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 1 or less, put it on the bottom of its owner's deck.
I think this card's good.
I love it.
Yeah, I think this card's actually quite good. If your opponent has a board full of 2 drops and you boarded a Vegito and this guy comes down, ooh, boy, goodbye board. Everybody gets bottom decked. This card is really cool. I want to give this like a C+.
I'm with you. This seems great. It's a common too.
Yeah,
Very cool.
It's just a good card.
Really cool card. Goten, 2 drop, 20k, 5k combo. On play, 10 or more cards in drop. Your leader gets 5k power for the turn.
There's no reason to play this over Krillin.
Yeah.
Like at all. Like
Krillin
literally at all.
Krillin does the same thing, but it's 7 or less cards, right?
I don't even think he's 7 or less cards. I don't remember.
It's the same card with a different restriction.
Yeah, it's just a different restriction, and then he swings for 20, and he's also a 10k combo card. He can still be picked up by Videl.
Right.
So I mean, like, there's really just no reason to play this over that Krillin, like, at all that I can think of. But I mean, the only advantage would be like if they ignore your Krillin for some reason, this Goten can swing for 20. Neat, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just whatever. It's just whatever.
Son Gohan Adolescence, 2 drop, 20k, 5k combo, auto, once per turn. When a battle card is played from your drop, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and reduce its cost by 1 for the turn. Okay, I'm seeing I'm seeing the theme and it's all coming together and I like it.
I think this card just should have never had once per turn attached to it. You literally are only ever playing one dude from your drop.
Oh, right. Well, no,
Yeah.
because no, you're not, because you have the Gotenks.
Yeah, you're not gonna have time to like play this, then Gotenks, and then have the 10 in drop. Like, come on.
You don't know
best, you'll
that.
get a -2. At best, you'll get a -2 off of this. Which is that really worth it when you have to be like, you already have to pay 3 to get the -2, then you have to play another card that bottom decks.
You're
and
right.
You have to have this guy on board.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, he should not have been once per turn, and that's just abysmal that he is. I'm giving this card a C, and I kind of want to give it a C-.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like the art though.
It looks cool.
I love that outfit. Oh, and this one's even
This one's
better.
Yeah.
Gohan,
This is
3
a
drop,
playable card.
25k, 5k combo on play. 10 or more cards in drop. Add 1 extra with Saiyan and Earthling and special traits from your drop to your hand. Neat.
It's basically Piccolo, but in this deck it has 5k more power than Piccolo, so you just play it over Piccolo.
And a
You
different
could also
restriction.
and a different restriction. You could just play them both in this deck, and I don't think you'd be wrong doing so. Like, you could just play Piccolo in this, but you probably would play like less Piccolo than you would this guy. And that's assuming you're even playing 4 of this card. It's just good. I mean, it basically replaces itself immediately with a specific card, and it's a good rate attacker. I think every single Gohan deck might play this. It's good. It's a good card. It's like solid C.
Final Hope / Saiyan and Earthling.
It is probably.
It should be, right?
I think it is.
Okay. Okay. I know Gallic Gun is not, so you can't pick that up.
Yeah. You can pick up. You can also pick up all the new extras, and you can pick up Final Hope /
Right. The new ones, yeah. We have a super combo. TN. This is a B because TN.
I'm down with it. Yeah.
Trunks Youth, 2 drop, 20k, 5k combo on play. If you have 10 or more cards in your drop, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with cost 3 or less and return it to its owner's hand. Meh.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Whatever. It's like
whatever. Videl, 1 drop, 5k, 10k combo. Satan City, that's important. Activate main. Return this card to its owner's hand. Reveal the top card of your deck, and then you reveal Satan City. Play up to 1 Videl, 2 or less from your hand. Then you can't play Videl for the turn. So you can just get You can just get a turn 1 2-drop Videl.
Yeah. This card is insane. I think this
There's
card's
no
actually
way.
crazy. Yeah, I think this card's actually absolutely crazy. I think this is Blue's best card. Like, I'm not even kidding. But, I can't say it's Blue's best card because it's not generic enough. It's only for 1 deck. But it is such a good card. It is such a crazy card. And we just got a Videl Skillless, I think, that was a 20k. So this can play the Skillless too. This is such a good card. Yeah, so this can play the 2-drop that's really frustrating for everybody. This is a 10k. It comes back to your hand, so you get to keep the combo power, and like you can combo it on your leader swing, and then have the Videl swing, and then pick herself back up. Oh wait, no, she can't add Videl, so you just combo anything else and just pick it back up. So you combo like your peel off. I forgot that. I keep forgetting that Videl can't pick herself up because she'd be broken if she could.
I forget that too. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, this card's really, really good. This card's really good. I'm gonna give it a B.
I don't see it. Okay. C.
C.
Piccolo.
You're giving that a C.
I don't see it, man. There's no way I'm putting this in my deck.
What? You're crazy. You're playing this in Goku 100%. This card literally just plays your Videls for you.
I mean,
you're cheating energy in a deck that can find all of its stuff and needed playable Satan City anyways.
I don't see it. It's
You're
fine.
Crazy.
It's fine. Piccolo, 1 drop, 5k combo. On play, look at 5 cards at the top of your deck, reveal 1 Gotenks or extra, add it to your hand, place the rest on the bottom of owner's deck in a random order. This card I like.
That's the good cantrip, yeah.
Yeah, this is really good. I'm down. And you look at 5 too, and there's no cost restriction. That's neat. And it's any extra.
Yeah, I think this is a solid like C+, just C+ cantrip.
I'm with you. Bulma, 2 drop, 5k, 10k combo. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Then if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, draw a card. Yeah. Why? Why would you play this?
So I had a talk about this in the Discord with a few of the guys, and I think this card is quite good in Goku Black.
Oh, Goku Black. You know, I was thinking Goku Black didn't get anything. I still don't really think it got anything. I don't know.
So it didn't get like anything specific, but I think this is a card that you can consider running in that deck because one, you're like, you need to flip really, really good.
Yeah,
like really true. Fast. So you having another life taker is quite good, and that life taker is also able to just be used as combo power for you, but it also does the one thing that Goku Black desperately needs.
Right,
and
draws
that's
a
to
card.
have like summoned, because this card is like pay 1, draw 2 basically, which is essentially what Mai does, but this is only picking up 1 of your life, you know, making things a little bit more fluid. And you can always just combo this off on your swing, so you're swinging just the 30 crit early. It's very good. I think this is quite a good card for Goku Black. I'm going to give it just a C+, mainly because I think it's really good in that deck. And it's like a decent life taker on its own because it's take a life, draw a card. It like helps support a passive game plan where you're just not doing anything, but you don't want to hit your opponent. So I like cards that have that versatility. It is a 2-drop Earthling, so Videl could also pick it up if you care about that.
It's true.
But it's just an okay card. I think it's a C+, mainly just because I think it's very good in Goku Black.
Okay, I'm with you. C+. Vegeta, 2-drop, 10k, 10k. Why is it a 10k? Permanent, your turn. If you have 10 or more, that's why. If you have 10 or more cards in your drop, this card gets plus 15k power. Okay. On play, place the top card of your deck into its owner's drop. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's yeah.
It's cool.
It's just
This Baba plays this, right?
I actually would rather just spend a 2-drop 20k.
Yeah.
Like just both turns, honestly.
That's fine.
It's fine.
All right, we got Vegeta Mini SR, 2-drop, 15k, 10k combo. Permanent, your turn. If you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, 5k power. When attacking, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and reduce its cost by 2 for the turn. Oh, I don't like it.
While I still think this is a good card, it's definitely nowhere near the level of the Red Goku.
Yeah.
This is actually decent because it's a little disappointing when you compare it to the Goku, but this is still a good card. The fact that the best part of its effect is not locked to any restriction is really powerful because every single other 2-cost reducer has some sort of crazy condition
or
a restriction imposed. Yeah. But I mean, attacking it's whatever. I mean, they can attack him if they want. Then he negates an attack in your slow blue deck, basically, and that's what you want anyways. But right. It's also only 2 energy investment to get a 2-cost reduction, which can really matter. And it like follows up, like the card that you play immediately after it can be Vegito, which is also pretty nuts. But I definitely think it's just a good card. I'm gonna give it like a C+. It's not terrible. It's just fine. Like it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, C+ makes sense. It's just like, this is just never living.
No,
it's a 15 on your opponent's turn. Yeah.
If it lives, you're pretty good, but
yeah, it's just not going to. All right, Vegito, 4-drop, 15k, 10k combo. Activate main, pay 2. Discard a card from your hand. Place this card into its owner's drop. If you have 10 or more cards in your drop, play up to 1 Vegeta with a cost of 5 or 6 from your drop. So it plays both SCRs.
Yeah,
for 2 cards and 2 mana.
It doesn't play both SCRs. It plays one of them.
No, either of.
Yeah, it plays either of them for 2 cards and an extra mana. Yeah, but you have to have him on the board to pay that cost.
Yeah, you have to. So you get rid of 2 cards. You have to pay 2, and it can happen as early as turn 5. This is bad.
You're gonna hate what I'm about to say. This is actually integral to the Gohan combo.
The Gohan combo? Okay, I'm gonna have to hear what the Gohan combo is. I haven't read any of the extra cards yet, so maybe.
Yeah, you'll see what I mean when we get to the extra cards. But this card is actually integral to that deck being able to play the 6-cost secret rare earlier, because it ideally wants to play it on like 5 energy and then just play one every turn after that, because that's kind of how you play that deck. This card is required for that strategy. Because eventually, I mean, you start reaching 6 energy and you can just play this and then keep reviving your 6-cost Vegitos. You do have to play it, unfortunately, I think, in that deck to actually do much. But this is not a good card in any deck. I mean, this is terrible in any deck besides the Gohan deck. And I'm just gonna give this card like a C minus. Mainly because like it has a very important use, but it's in a specific deck, and it's like integral to that deck functioning. But other than that, this card is trash. It can't even swing at the leader when you revive it to use its effect.
If that's the case, then it is just a solid role player, just solid C. But I don't know what the combo is, so we'll get there.
Yeah, you'll see it. As a matter of fact.
Is this it?
Yeah, this is the
Overwhelming
important card.
Confidence. 5-drop. Activate main. Place the top 3 cards of your deck into their owner's drop. Draw a card. Then play up to 1 battle card, 4 or less, and Saiyan and its special traits from your drop.
So you use your leader's effect to reduce this card's cost
By
to
2,
play the
right?
Vegito. Yeah, then to activate the Vegito. So it's a total of 5 energy to play the 6 cost secret rare. From your draw, mind you.
Oh, because you're playing this card for free off of this card.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you're doing it for 1 less.
Yeah, 1 less. Which can be a little bit better
That's
if you like.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah, like if you can actually, if you play the Vegeta and he doesn't die, you can do it way sooner. But let's be real, he's always dying, right? Like.
Right. Yeah. Okay, and I like that it replaces itself.
Yeah. So one of the discards isn't really a discard.
It is. It is, because this card also is gone. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, instead of like losing the extra card, you're just losing the one. But then you have to discard the card. Then you have to discard a card for Vegito. But then you're playing a card from your drop. So
if this is something that the deck is doing, this deck does not seem very powerful.
no,
Okay.
not really.
Next, Galactic Donut. Love it. 3-drop. Activate main. Draw 2. Okay. It's just it's divination. Then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, and it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. It's just better divination. This is an A.
An A?
I love divination. Yeah, this is
but
fine.
this is definitely, you can't give divination an A in this game. Get out of here.
No, absolutely not.
This is fine. I mean, in Gohan you discard a card and activate this for 1.
Yeah,
so it's just, like,
yeah,
you just cycle 2 cards and stun a guy.
Yeah.
Cool, I guess. I think this card's very whatever. I think it's super whatever. It's
this
like,
does not seem very good.
No, I'm giving it like a C.
Okay.
Maybe less, but
Amazing Hidden Potential. 5-drop. Activate main. Play up to 1 Gotenks or Gohan Adolescents, both with a cost 4 or less. Oh, it says or. Okay. Both with cost 4 or less from your drop. Then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards. Reduces cost by 1 for the turn.
it lets the Gotenks hit 4 drops.
So how does timing work?
You have to fully resolve this card first.
Okay. And then the Gotenks or Gohan's ability goes on the stack.
Yeah, so you could like use this to play the Satan City Gohan and bot deck a 4 and a 3, or you could use it to play Gotenks and bot deck just a 4 drop.
Okay. I like this. It costs 3 with Gohan.
Yeah, it does cost you an extra card though, because you don't draw a card with this one, unlike the other card, but it does let you specifically remove a 4 and a 3 with Gohan.
No, but so what you would do though is discard the card you want to play, right?
Yeah, that's the idea behind all that.
Yeah, that's neat. I don't know if it's good. It's like a C.
Yeah.
Legend of the Strongest Sword. 1-drop field card. Activate battle once per turn. Discard 1 extra from your hand. Your Son Gohan Adolescence that's in a battle gets plus 10k power for the battle. This seems horrible.
Yeah, I think this promotes just bad deck building, and I don't think it's worth playing.
Yeah, this is bad. All right, we got our second secret rare. Vegito, 6-drop 40k. Permanent. You don't lose the game, even if you have 0 cards in your deck. And if you have 0 cards in your deck, this card gets plus 10k power. Activate main once per turn. Switch this card to active mode. Then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and return it to its owner's hand. Wait, 1 card in your opponent's battle area. That's different than a battle card.
Yeah.
Then place the top 5 cards of your deck into their owner's drop. Yeah, this is a card. This is one of the cards of all time.
This is like what you're trying to do with Gohan is just get multiples of these boarded. And that's why I like saving the one, because most of the time when we have card effects that are cheating something in play, aside from Kefla, they weren't like cheating in anything particularly good. And that's kind of why like all of those effects weren't being used. We now have a way to cheat in something really good. Like this is a really good card to cheat into play. Like, and it's not like jumping through crazy hoops to do it. It's pretty simple with what the deck wants to do, and it plays from a second area. I mean, like, if Gohan gets to go like one of these into another one of these and you didn't remove the first one, you're probably just going to lose the game because he's eventually going to have 2 dual swinging 50Ks, which are just going to eat you alive. But I mean, that's all he does. That's literally his entire game plan. He's just worse than every other blue leader if you're not playing for this. Because I mean, like, why would you ever take his effect over Vegeta's, right? If you're not going to try to play for this. I think this card's very good. I think this is like a B+. I can't give it an A, mainly because like blue is already doing so much good stuff. I still think most blue decks are going to play this just to have like a for sure close, because I mean you don't have to have a 7-card hand limit to restand this thing.
That's true.
Which is pretty good. So like if you're ever in a point where you're ahead and you're, you know, at that point you're like, I've got like 9 cards in hand, I'm just going to slam Vegito, you know, and then you don't care. It's just a good card. I'm giving it like a B+. I can't in good conscience give it an A, because like the deck that you would want to play more than like 2 of these in, it's just bad. It's just really bad.
It's like a B. Yeah. Okay. I don't like the templating. I think the wording is really weird. It says you don't lose the game even if you have 0 cards. It makes it sound like you just don't lose the game. It's just really weird. It should just be templated like the Magic cards, like Lab Maniac. But I'm glad this card is not Lab Maniac, because that would just be insane. Maybe at like 8 mana, we can have a Lab Maniac, but not at 6.
No, I agree. I'm glad that this deck like wanted to like mill itself and do like all these cool things, and none of the cards were appropriately costed. I think if like the 2 extras that played guys were differently costed, and one of them could be like a 2 cost or like a 1 cost even, with like under a different condition, like that would have been great. But the fact that we're stuck here playing 1 energy under curve, now 1 energy under curve for a card like this is fine because it's a very hard card to 1 answer, and 2, it's gigantic. It is a ton of pressure the turn it comes down, and it removes something. So this is just a crazy powerful card. But it's the whole deck doesn't do anything besides this. This is all the deck does, is try to play this guy. Yeah,
that's pretty good. All right, that's it for the blue set review. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you, Cody, for being in the video.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.